Hi, I'm Holly Homer from Kids Activities blog and the Quirky Mama Facebook page, and today I'm talking about Wilson Hill Academy. I am so excited that Wilson Hill is a sponsor on Kids Activities blog because it just fits with our philosophy completely. And the reason why I know that is that my family, and my 3 boys have been going to a classical education school that we partner with that is local for the last 13 years. And the program has worked so great for our family. The boys go to school 2 days a week and we do homeschool the other 2 days a week, and they have lots of time to spend on sports and their interests, and they don't feel like they're doing homework every single night and all weekend. Gives them the freedom to be kids and have an amazing education taught by teachers who are just super enthusiastic about their subjects and really excited to interact with the kids. So the kids have done really well with this pattern, with this curriculum over the last 13 years. They've gotten more and more independent, and it's just been really amazing to see how they've just blossomed. And that's why I was super excited about Wilson Hill Academy, because it's available everywhere. It's online. They have live classes that your kids can attend 2 days a week, just like we have done. And that's going to give you the freedom and the flexibility and just the most amazing structure for learning that I can even imagine. So you know why we chose a partner for a classical education, but I want you to hear from some of the Wilson Hill students as to what they enjoyed about going to Wilson Hill.
Why do I come to Wilson Hill? Well, the teachers, in terms of hooks to come to a school, teachers are the best. They're fantastic. And I had incredibly high expectations for the level of discussion and level of education that we would have here. And I mean, it's been amazing.
Every teacher is great at Wilson Hill. At other programs I've been in, you've had some good teachers, some great teachers, and then some teachers you just can't understand. At Wilson Hill, basically every teacher is going to be able to work with you and help you and guide you along.
Also, just having people consistently in classes over the years, like each of these people I've either had in 1, 2, or 3 classes throughout the years, and that just, it's such a family feel. And even if you've never met them in person, just seeing them come back year to year, it's so much fun, and it's just like this family that grows and grows.
It's so neat walking into a room with people who you spend so much time with, not face to face, and it's like they've always been there, and they'll always be there because this is really a family.
Based on this environment, we just have a network across the entire nation, even the world to some extent, and you just have these powerful and strong friends that we've created.
Yeah, it can really just be summed up in one word: the people. And I guess that would be 2 words, but just everything about the people here is genius, accepting, brilliant, caring, just.
But also down to earth. So you have the incredibly high intelligence and ability to dialogue and converse regarding a number of topics, but also, you know, they're the most normal kids ever, you know, and it's super easy and free-flowing.
When we're having conversations, it'll go from Play-Doh to politics to sports, and it's just natural for us because we've been taught to view the world that way. I think we've been given a deeper level of understanding and interacting with ideas and things, and as such, for us, it's just opened up a whole new place, really, I think, for each of us to be able to approach the world with what we've been taught, because we're not scared of asking big questions.
There is no live online class that I've had any gripes with that you wouldn't find in a normal brick and mortar classroom.
Teachers do a great job. They're all just very gracious, and they're not ever going to shut you down. But they want to, I mean, you learn by interacting, you learn by asking questions. I learn just by discussing. Whether it's a book that I've already read like 5 times, but I read it with somebody else and they just bring all these new insights. So they're very gracious. They're never just going to shut you down and never let you discuss something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something you won't see very often in other school systems is when the teacher respects you, the student, for the ideas you bring up.
And the environment is so accepting. People will push back on ideas, but they're never going to completely disregard what you say or put you down for what you believe. It's an environment where everyone has their opinion and they want to share it, but we're not going to beat up on one another. We want to just be able to find truth, to grow in a path of what's right, what's wrong, and what do we really believe. And by being able to share our opinion, we're really able to fully do that. I think it's mainly asking the hard questions. Teachers aren't afraid to ask you really hard questions and to almost to expect you to be able to give a response. Maybe not right away. I know in the first few years there wasn't an expectation that you'd be able to get up there and have the best response ever. But just through hearing the teachers' opinions and having them not just spout out their answers, but getting you to get the answer on your own and just asking the right questions has been the big thing.
But also encouraging us to ask our own questions. The Socratic method teaches us to ask questions, to understand, to discuss. And that's what this school ends up being about. It's discussion, it's learning. There is no right or wrong answer, but we're always pursuing truth and understanding reality.
I'm really excited to graduate. I'm really sad to leave the school behind. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. But I'm also confident going forward because I know that I have been trained well here and that it hasn't been a waste of time, that the time I've put in here, the work I've done, the encouragement and mentorship I've received here are going to enable me to go forward and make the differences that I'm called to make. And I'm excited to see what's in store because, you know, learning is fantastic, and what's I think almost even more exciting than like the time when you get the light bulb moment is when you get to apply it to make a difference in someone's life. And I'm excited to do that in a more tangible way going forward.